What's up, guys? Welcome to Getting Fish. Today I'm going to be going over a bunch of new gear I got. I actually just got an order in today from Bass Pro Shops. Had some gift cards, so got a couple baits. So I'm going to be showing you basically all the new gear, a bunch of new gear for the season. Not all of it. I still have a few things coming that are still in the mail, but a good bit of it. Actually, you know what? I will put those. I'll put those in at the end of this video. I'll do a quick unboxing of those and tell you what I got there. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, I guess I'll start with this, some of the stuff I got around Christmas time and for the holidays. So, first, let's go with these. So, we got some Sakoshi bugs, 1,000 fish Sakoshi bugs. These are good on a Ned rig. I do want to try to throw a Ned rig more this year. I haven't thrown it a whole lot, so these are going to be a great option for throwing on that Ned rig and doing that. They have that Stretch X plastic, so like Z-Man. Stretch them a lot. Next we got some 13 Fishing Joysticks, I think they're called. Pretty interesting bait. I'm not quite sure how I fish this. I think my best bet would probably be either a drop shot or some sort of split shot or finesse Carolina rig. Because they're pretty small worms, 4.5 inches, just in a natural green pumpkin color. I think it's actually called collard greens. I don't know, but it looks good. And they smell. So yeah, I think they'll be great on a drop shot, little finesse Texas rig, or what's it called, a split shot rig, something like that. So excited to try those out. Also, some Guggen trench hogs. Never tried the Guggen baits. Haven't tried them yet, but these look pretty good. They're actually, I've seen these baits since they come out, and I've always I saw the trench hog and I was never really put together that it's really similar to a lizard. So if you have a Zoom lizard or something, it's really similar to that style. And I don't have any lizards and I haven't fished them for years, so these are good. Watermelon red, they'll definitely catch some fish. Flipping in the grass, one of my favorite techniques. Yeah, so next we have, as just in the packaging here, but not the packaging, this is how I store it. Got an S-Waver. 168 light hitch. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen some of this stuff already, especially this, I know. Yeah, I'm looking forward to fishing this. I got a nice jig rod to throw it on, a few nice bodies of water around, where there's some big largemouth and even some striper that I could get into, so I'm excited to give that a toss. There are some lakes with muskie around too, but I don't really want to lose this to a muskie, so we'll see. But yeah, excited to throw that. That's in, I think it's called Hitch. The color is very natural. Very good color. So, excited to fish that. Then, also Christmas stuff here. We got some double tail Yamamoto grubs. We got some green pumpkin. I think this is, the label's worn off, but it's like a green pumpkin with purple and green flake. That's a really common Yamamoto color, it seems like. They sell a lot of that color, and so got that, and this is the 5-inch size, and this is the 4-inch. Originally, I think I wanted the 4-inch, but honestly, that 5-inch looks like a much better, like a bigger body. It looks better to put on the back of a finesse jig or something like that, which is where I'd want to put these. So yeah, these are actually the 4-inch and the black blue flake. So yeah, excited to try those out. Actually, I put one of these on the back of a spinnerbait, so we'll see how that goes this spring. But yeah. Next, these are just a couple things I've been buying over the past couple weeks. Local places, stuff like that. But I picked up a Whopper Plopper. Now this is in bluegill color. I have a white one, and I've thrown that a couple times. I haven't thrown it a whole lot. I used to have a black one. It's hanging up here now, but it's broken. I caught a bunch of fish on that one, and I have a white one, but this is a good bluegill color. I figure this is great for shallow water around ponds, largemouth, small lakes. They're feeding on bluegill. I would want to go with that one. It's a nice chartreuse in it. So got that. Then I got that one recently. Then this one, I couldn't even believe they make this. I was walking down the aisles of my favorite fishing tackle shop, Wacky Worm, and I saw this. Now I love Morning Dawn on a drop shot, and I love a Zoom UV speed crawl, but I've never seen a Zoom UV speed crawl in that morning, or this is actually called Killer Dawn, that's their color, but I've never seen a UV speed crawl in any of this morning dawn type of colors. I had to pick them up. These are really small crawls, great for smallmouth, and so morning dawn, smallmouth, small crayfish bait. I don't know. I had to try them, so I picked up a bag of them, and I'm going to be taking them for smallmouth for sure this year. So I'm excited to fish those. I think that's most of like the gear I got over the winter. I did get, I don't know where it is, but hold on. Found it. So I did get this for Christmas. I don't know if you've ever seen this. It's got that thing right there. We tried, I've only been out once this year. We caught it, I was out with my brother Jane. We caught a couple. It was actually a recent video. I talked about that trip. But yeah, this thing right here, really cool. We tried this out. It worked really well on that day. And so that was just another thing I got for Christmas. But yeah, that's a couple things I got. Now I'm going to get into this unboxing of what I have here. And I just already opened it up. I was looking through this stuff. But I figured I'd show it to you. So this first thing for my boat, trolling motor transducer. Now I've got my I got a Helix 5 on my John boat. And now the transducer for that goes off the back of the boat. But I was just thinking, I'm like, man, if I had this on the front, it would allow me to see what's going on right underneath me a lot better. And I think it would give me a big advantage into catching more fish. So I saw this, and I was just like, it's only $20. And there's ways you can rig it up on your own, I think. But I saw this one for $20. It seemed like it would be a lot easier to just rig it up using this tool. So I'm going to be doing that here in the next couple of weeks as I start to get ready to take my boat out. So that's going to be good. Another sort of tool is I got a kayak this past winter too, and I've always been looking for something to store my phone in, even when I'm on my John boat. So I got this little thing right here. Fits my phone perfectly inside. Probably even has space in there for like keys and stuff too, but just like that. Worked well. So yeah, excited to be using it. I shouldn't be excited to use this, because if I need this, that means my phone's going in the water, and I don't want that to happen. But I think it's going to keep my phone safe and give me some peace of mind, as well as what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, it was only like it was less than $5, so great deal, great deal. Next, I ran out of my 4/0 hooks, so honestly, I got this stuff from Bass Pro. I don't like buying from Bass Pro, even though I'm wearing a sweatshirt, but I don't like buying from Bass Pro. All their stuff is priced up so much more than another place. So I got these. Normally I get the Gamakatsu, but these were far more reasonably priced. And they're just a 4/0 Berkeley Fusion. I need them for like flukes and stuff. That's what I like to use that size hook for, that style. So yeah, I picked up some of them. I got a couple crankbaits. I got some more crankbaits coming from this order. They're not in here for some reason. I don't know why, but I got my first few wiggle warts. Been hearing a lot of good stuff about wiggle warts lately. So I picked up a couple wiggle warts. Just two basic colors. Standard gizzard shad. Oh, this is called Tennessee shad, but it's just a basic shad pattern. Pretty good one. And then the other one we got, you can't get a wiggle wart without picking up an orange crawl or something like that. That thing is going to catch them. Nice orange, reddish crawl. Very good. Excited to fish that one as well. And then last but not least in this box we got a Repellent Dt6. I fished these baits a little bit last year. Didn't put a ton of time in with them. Haven't caught anything on them yet. But I know they have a great reputation. But DT6 silver. I love this color from Repellent. I wish more companies would make this color, because it's just such a basic color, and it works so well. It's just basic. It's just simple. I've had baits in this color before from Repellent. It's just simple and it catches them. I love it. So DT6, excited to be fishing that. And now I'm gonna cut out for a second. I'm gonna be getting some more stuff in the coming. I don't know when it's gonna be. I don't know when this stuff's coming, but in the coming weeks, let's just say. And I will. I'll be throwing that stuff in at the end of this video after this. So yeah, I'll see you with that stuff. All right, and we are back. And so the second order stuff came in from Bass Pro. Some other things came in, as well as few things I picked up from my local tackle shop. So let's get into that right about now. All right, so let's start with the last thing that came in today. It's actually supposed to, all right, so let's start with the first thing that came in. That actually came in today. Bass Pros, they send stuff like one thing at a time, so I got like a few of these things, and then I don't know. I got the last part of my order today. So here's the last part of my order. Box right here. Okay, well, I was supposed to get a man's -1. And this is what I got instead. I don't know what's going on with this, but there's no man's -1 in here. Oh well. I didn't even know. This is ridiculous. Like, I don't know what's going on. I got 2 Barbie dolls. Someone probably got a man's -1. This is disappointing. They definitely got the better end of the deal. Oh my goodness. I gotta contact someone. Anyway, let's get on with the regular part of this. That was just a little... I literally got sent that instead of my crankbait. I was supposed to get my man's -1. So, whatever. We'll see. I'll get that in eventually, but I didn't want to wait any longer to make this video. So, I'm gonna go ahead and roll through it and show you everything else I got. So, told you I got a man's -1. I did get one. This is in a bluegill color. The other one didn't come in. That's in like a shad type sort of color, the one that didn't come in, but that's going to be really good. Fish that over top of the grass, just real shallow diver. I'm so excited to try this one out. Fish a lot of grass fisheries, shallow grass, and I never know what crankbaits to bring. This one's going to kill. Nice good rattle in it. And I guess sort of moving along with the rest of that Bass Pro order, we got a DT6 here. And Caribbean Shad. So if that focus is there, Ike's Caribbean Shad, it's called. Come on. There she is. So you can see a very bright chartreuse blue back. I really like it. That's going to be good when we get some dirty water and mimic those shad feeding. So yeah, I like the DT6. This is probably the last one I get. This is like, I got a bunch of good colors from that lineup. So yeah, I like that color, and can't wait to try those and fish them a lot this year. So everything else from this, I already went through all the Bass Pro stuff. This is all local stuff from my local tackle store, Wacky Worm. Yeah, without further ado, let's get into this. So we'll start with a couple jigs. Or you know what? No, we'll go to some crankbaits, because let's continue the crankbait theme. So got a Bandit Series 200 chrome black back. It's actually got some red color on it. This is not a color I see in Tackle Warehouse or anywhere like that. But I saw it in the store, and chrome black back is like color I want for this one. So I grabbed it. It's got a little bit of red on it. Can't hurt anything. Nice one knocker. So yeah, excited to throw that. Great little moderate depth diving crankbait. Now we'll go into these jigs. Let's talk about these jigs. So first one I saw dirty jigs in there. I had to pick one of these up. It's called Dirty Chartreuse. A little 3/8 ounce pitch and jig. I actually have a spicy beaver I put on the back of there. But yeah, that Dirty Chartreuse with a sort of a watermelon. I don't know, I made it. I made it with a spicy beaver sort of mold. So yeah, I like that. It looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm excited to fish that one. That Dirty Chartreuse is going to do a great job mimicking the bluegill. Sorry, got interrupted real quick. So anyway, getting back to it, I think I just told you about the dirty jig, and that light's coming in bright. I look good though. I think it's good. We're gonna rock with it. So, this is the next jig I got. This is a little, I think it's called a puffball jig actually. I'm gonna say that's a 1/4 ounce, maybe 3/16. Real small finesse jig, sort of a micro jig, honestly. And I just paired that up with a little Zoom tiny chunk, I think it's called. But it's a living rubber skirt, really good. The guy at Wacky Worm actually makes this himself. And I've used these before. I've got some tournament fish on them, smallmouth. And it's a really, really good bait. Nice wire tie there to tie the skirt on with. So I really like these jigs. So yeah, that's a good one. Good smallmouth jig. I have a couple of them. I lost some though recently, so I wanted to make sure I got new ones. Now we'll move into a couple bags of soft plastics I got. First one, KVD half shell. You see that there? Yeah, it's really bright in here, but let me get the color out. It's a smoke purple gold flake as well. So I use the half shells a lot. They're probably one of my most used drop shot baits. So yeah, they're pretty good. And so I didn't have anything in the smoke realm, and that's one of my like key colors for a drop shot. It's a smoke. Smoke, Morning Dawn, and Green Pumpkin are the three main ones I use for a drop shot. June Bug also for largemouth and some stained water. But anyway, nice coffee scent. See if it focuses. There she is. So yeah, just a nice smoke purple gold flake, great bait fish color. Can't wait to use this summer for some smallies. Yeah, this one's gonna be good. This one's gonna be good. All right, let's seal that back up, and we'll move into the last little bag of soft plastics here. And this one is one thing I haven't really used a lot in the past couple years, but I used to use these a lot more. And that is actually a flipping tube. Now I use regular tubes a lot, like the little jig head inside for smallmouth, but I got away from the flipping tube for a while. And I don't know why, because it's a really subtle bait. It's got some great action, and I think it'll really catch the crap out of some of these fish when I'm flipping. So here it is, a little bit of June Bug, 4-inch tube. It's a 10-pack. I'm very excited to throw that. That is going to get bit, let me tell you. So, very excited. Looks very good, very good. So yeah, the nice thing about it too, that hook is completely buried in there. So it went through one wall of the tube, but not through the other. I mean, that's completely weedless. I couldn't hook myself if I tried. No, I could. I'd have to really give it a lot of effort though. You know, that's perfectly weedless. But then at the same time, when the bass bites it, if you set that hook, it'll poke right through and you'll get them. So yes, very excited to fish these June Bug tubes this year. Flip it in some grass. I do that a lot anymore, it seems like, and it really works and catch those fish. So those are gonna slay. So I think that's all for that. Hey, fishing season's starting soon. Ice is starting to come off the lakes. I've already been out a couple times, didn't take the cameras out, but I will be soon. This weekend, actually tomorrow, I may try to get out and do that. So yeah, I'm excited to do that. As well as I may have a tackle warehouse order coming, I'm not sure. So be on the lookout for a video of that. Thanks for watching. Check out the Getting Fish baits down below. If you go below to the Instagram link, visit our Instagram, and you can see all the details there. We make custom stick worms. We call them noodle worms. They're really good. We put a lot of salt in them, and they're comparable to the highest end baits on the market, and a fraction of the cost. You know, great colors, and I guarantee you will take them out and catch some fish on them. So yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for checking out those baits. I really appreciate it. Subscribe, like, all that. You know the deal. I'll see you next time.